Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and colleagues, on behalf of the International Center for Sport Security, a proud founding member of SIGA, I am delighted to address you today and to participate in the SIGA Web Summit on Female Leadership in Sport. On this International Women's Day, I would like to acknowledge and salute all the women working in the field of sport. To begin with, let us briefly recall the events of 2020, a year that will go down in modern history as the year in which the power of female leadership was brought to the forefront. Last year has proved that given the same opportunities, female leaders have what it takes to handle a crisis better than their male counterparts. In one of the toughest years that has tested the resolve of every leader and every head of state across the globe, it is those countries are led by women that have achieved far greater success rate in their response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Also, before the outbreak, we have been hearing many encouraging stories highlighting the impact of female leadership in sport, particularly in the field of sport for development and peace, serving as an inspiration to us all in the marathon legend Tigla Lorab, who organized the peace race in Kenya every year with the aim of promoting unity between the rival tribes in the West Pocket region. She is also a global spokeswoman for peace, women's rights, and education. Since 2016, she has led the Refugee Olympic team, which gives a chance to refugee athletes to compete in the Olympic Games under the flag of the International Olympic Committee. Then there is the work of Suad Gallo, a former Somali national women's basketball team member, who is currently working to develop women's basketball in Somalia from grassroots to elite level whilst protecting the girls who want to play from the threats of extremist groups. The story of Hani Thaljiya, today a FIFA official, always remain a source of inspiration. Hani has broken through the barriers of political oppression, social and cultural challenges to become a voice for empowerment and equality through sport. As the co-founder of women's football in Palestine, the first captain of the Palestinian national football team, the first woman in the Middle East to obtain a FIFA master and to be employed by FIFA. At the ISSS, we have the privilege and the opportunity to work with all these amazing female leaders in the field of sport for development and peace through our Save the Dream initiative. However, within sport organization, there is still strikingly gender imbalanced representation in decision-making position. And all of us here today know very well that women can and have so much more to contribute to in the wider sporting industry if they are only provided with access and equal opportunity. As someone whose life has been greatly and positively impacted by a female figure, my mother, I have always believed in and have been a champion of change for gender equality because I was raised by a strong woman. The movement for gender equality has historically been a struggle for woman by woman. However, male leaders who hold the power to accelerate change in any way have a responsibility to step up beside women and drive the adoption of actions cross sport. Despite robust legal frameworks in various countries, progress in gender equality has been slow and there is still a lot of work to be done to address the overdue reforms in the way sport is governed. I spoke at SIGA Special Forum on Gender Equality 3 years ago, and I pledged my full support to working with SIGA on the policy level to address issues of good governance as it relates to diversity, inclusion, and equality. And I hope that leveling the playing field is within reach of the finish line as this fight is about basic respect and human dignity. SIGA efforts to tackle gender inequality have delivered impact three ways. Impact on the international conversation by uniting female leaders in sport to tackle the issue head on. Success in engaging men to step up beside women. And most importantly, tangible action taken by designing tools to drive greater equality and opportunities for women in sport, as advocated by the SIGA Universal Standard and Good Governance in Sport. Gender inequality is an issue that affects all people, socially and economically. So let us once again use the power of sport and stability to unite people around a common cause, to call for greater equality, diversity, and inclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention, and I look forward to hearing from the inspiring female leaders from all sides of the sporting industry during this event as we stand with SIGA to drive greater equality and opportunities for women in sport. Thank you.